Hi, I'm Colin Bonini, State Senator and candidate for State Treasurer. I'm pleased to be speaking to you today from Wilmington for our second weekly address, and I hope to shed some light on many of the important economic issues facing our first state. For over the past 15 years, I've been honored to serve as a state senator, and I'm very proud of the many achievements we've made to make your government more accountable. I've worked with the state government in Dover for many years, but cannot recall a time when our economy faced more threats than it does today. The solutions proposed by Democrats in Delaware and Washington continue to call for more spending on government programs and increased taxes on the rest of us, while failing to address why businesses simply aren't hiring. Democrats insist that increasing taxes and increasing spending on government programs is the way to bring recovery to our troubled economy. They're wrong. What they fail to realize is this taxing and spending is robbing our private sector of investment and taking away the future of hiring for our small businesses. I have witnessed these failures firsthand. Delaware is a small state with a huge appetite for tax dollars. It shouldn't surprise us that our state government is now facing yet another several $100 million shortfall. We have spent our way into these shortfalls. The first state is consistently one of, if not the, most expensive state government per person in the entire country. Our budget, along with non-budget expenditures, totals over $8 billion a year. $8 billion. That's over $9,700 for every single Delaware resident. This has only been getting worse over the last several years. During the Mitter administration, our budget grew by over $1 billion, and our budget has actually doubled in the last 12 years alone. But we can do something about all this wasteful spending. The first step in breaking any bad habit is to admit that you have one. Our politicians won't acknowledge a problem until they hear of it from you, the people. This is why it's so important for you to come out and support our candidates for our primary on September 14th, and more importantly, the general election November 2nd. We must remind the politicians that it's not their money, that it's our money. I hope you will join the Republican Party of Delaware and all our candidates this election season to send a message to Dover and to Washington to defend our free market solutions. Thank you, and be sure to join us for our next weekly message.